Let's see. Y'all are making me laugh and the stream's barely even started. Uh-oh, being attacked. Ah, that explains it. My headphones were at a blaring 100. How's that? Is that better? I appreciate the lift. I don't know exactly where I'm going. But mostly it was giving me an excuse to figure out my headphones and audio levels and everything for the stream to get started. Oh no, don't tell me. I can't just jump over this. Oh no. Oh no. Great, we're gonna have to murder some stuff. All right, let's kill these guys. I know I'm not even the right job because this is the job that I was leveling. And completed. All right, we'll take a ride with Karinika. Thank you for being a taxi service. I didn't realize that you couldn't hop over that. Oh, we can't even get through there? No way. Wait a minute. So, hold on. If you leave, how are you supposed to get back then? If you leave during MSQ, how on earth do you get back? That's an interesting question. A soft lock usage, you have to have a friend. This is the friendship quest. You're required to have a friend to be able to get back to this area. A friend that has a pillion. All right, let's jump over here. On the Discord. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you're new here, good to see you. I'm not even looking at the camera because I'm checking Discord. We have a Discord, it's great. It's in the description below. You should check it out for sure. And yeah, let's do this. Let me make sure that my streaming stuff looks good. Looks good. I think we're ready to roll. I kept turning the light down because when we started, I was like brilliant white. I looked like a light eater, or sin eater, excuse me. A light warden or a sin eater because I was so bright. I was like, I don't need that much brightness. Thank you, game. I appreciate that you think I'm so bright, but I am not late if I start when the stream says I start, which was 7:15, which I changed at 6:55. So we're not gonna talk about that. Not gonna talk about that. Thank you all for coming out. A great fun thing. As we jump into the full party of everyone. Ooh, a bunch of you have changed your gear. I actually looked at changing my gear. I ran through and dug through the entire marketplace looking for other gear options and stuff. At least good gear. Maybe I should have looked at the level 1 stuff some more so that I could glam it out. But I didn't find anything that I was super in love with. There was, I did really consider changing up my gear for this stream, but it did not find anything that I thought was better than what we currently have, at least for right now. I do have some gear that I'm thinking after this Sin Eater, I will glam too, but I can't do it just yet. I can't do it just yet. So, hi Lilina. Did I give everyone? I tried to give Lavava a hug last because Lavava's the best. Mita's here. I don't know if I gave Mita a hug. I'll give Mita another hug just in case. Mita with her lovely Luna. There we go. I did level up. I do have some updates from last stream, which was, as you might have seen, I leveled up Paladin, actually level 76 now. So actually just shy of our Dark Knight, which is great. So that's why I'm doing the job quests on the Paladin. I don't know that I will get any other jobs up to that level, but the goal is to do the level 78 Paladin job quest on stream before launching into the rest of this stuff, which is fine. That's how it's, you know, kind of the goal and supposed to be that way. And maybe I can get some of the jobs done. But before we actually launch into everything today, there already was a huge thing that I discovered when I was doing some of the job quests. And it actually, my brain had postulated it right before it was confirmed. because everyone was saying you really need to do at least one job quest. It's important to the overall story. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. Do 4, or you could do 1, but if you do 4, it'll make more sense. You do 1, 4, 4, and the number 4 is just over and over and over again. So as I was starting the job quests, and I'd already launched into them a tiny bit, which was just enough to know, hey, they're hunt sin eaters, and there's this one sin eater that's a super critical sin eater who destroyed this town and caused a whole bunch of havoc and chaos and everything. And so as I was running around doing some of the general quests, I was like, what is it with this number 4? And why is there 4 of these like super important sin eaters? This doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. What if they're sin eaters of the other 4 warriors of darkness? Because one of them is Ghosty, Albert, and then his other 4 friends were all sin eaters. What? Now, it didn't make any sense as to like the logistics of it, because their spirits got consumed by Minfilia when she was trying to stop the flood. So I was like, how are they spirits but also sin eaters but also not, but also Ascian like ghosties that can travel through worlds but also not? I don't know. It was a whole bunch of questions. So I don't know the details of that yet, but then they confirmed it in a cutscene that it was indeed the Rodigan paladin for at least the paladin quest. And so that's why I was like, oh, what? No way. So now I really want to do all of the other ones, and I think that'd be really cool. I don't know that I'll have time to level everything to 78. Ideally, I'll level everything to 78 and then do all the 78 job quests all in a row on stream. If that doesn't happen, then I'll just do the one. If I get more than one done, we'll do multiple, and then we'll go back to MSQ. So that's the plan. Let's get into it. Ardbert, not Albert. I mean, close enough. Is he going to be really offended if I get his name wrong? Is he going to be that offended? Can't be that offended. Come on. I honestly don't know how to repay you for all you've done, but I promise to do whatever I can to help. Reen is adorable. And I think I said this last stream as well. There was no solution that was a perfect solution to what happened, but I was content either way. I think content is a good word for it, and I'm very content that we get to have Reen join us. And I think Reen is an awesome character. I look forward to seeing how her character develops further, and that there's this now shift, and that she's no longer Minfilia-esque. She has her own identity, how that changes her relationship with Thancred and what that looks like moving forward. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. Maybe not, but the presence of the Lightwardens is unmistakable to me now. In fact, I sense one here on Araeng to the west. I think it might be hiding underground. Underground? Then it's as we suspected. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west, we found the remains of a site known as Malikah's Well. Well. If I recall correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Araeng to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Araeng thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive, the perfect hiding place for a warden. Reen, are you certain you can track it down? Leave it to me. Then it's settled. We make for Malikah's Well. Well, Malikah, just you wait. We're coming for you. I also have a secret that I'll keep hidden up until there's a good time to reveal it. So you'll just have to stick around and wait for whenever said secret is revealed. To Malikah's Well. Jump. Oh, Lavava's leaving? What? Back, welcome back. Front. Oh, Lavava Holo is saying that because of the secret, you just have to wait until the secret. Nope, I'm out. Peace. Done. Gone. Malikah's Well. Oh, this place looks really cool. I've never been, like, in person to a crazy deep mining site, but I've always wanted to stand at the edge of one. However, if you're in America, I highly... Oh, geez. Talos. This is actually one of the few Taloses we've seen that's still alive. I think we've... Oh my gosh! Ow! What the heck? Buddy. That was not cool. We've only seen broken Taloses besides the one that we fixed. We've been ganked. Bam! Take that, Talos. Wait, we could have been his master? Oh no, we killed him! If only we had a Pokeball! We could have been the master of the Taloses! I wanna be the very best. We could have done it, but we have failed. Oh, it looks like there's more though. All right, we're gonna have to go shopping real quick and pick up some. Ooh, that's very pretty too. Maybe we can get the crane in a shot. What do you think about that? We're gonna go do some shopping for some Pokeballs, and when we get back, we're gonna become the master of the Talos. Oh, we gotta go all the way over there. Oh. Also, like, if they needed a Talos, why couldn't they have just come here and grabbed one? I guess this is on the other side of the rails, and the gate couldn't open. Okay, that does make sense. We're gonna keep our theme of always talk to Minfilia. The warden is down there. I can feel it. Even though she's Reen now, so it's now gonna be always talk to Reen anytime we get an opportunity. I didn't expect to see Talos wandering about, much less of their own accord. How long must it have been since their creator's bones turned to dust? To dust indeed. Marvel ingenuity, is it not? Well, they put more time into this mine than a lot of other ones with all the stone along the edge. Something about this doesn't feel right. Mita, what do you think? Is this impressive? Or is it just another day? That the walls should still bear such a great burden after countless years of neglect bespeaketh the surpassing skill of the architects. Surpassing skill. I think it's cool that it just keeps going down and down. I want to see how deep it goes. I wish that at the top we could just jump straight down. It's here. I can taste its ether on the wind. This is the new ASMR stream with Jake. Then we finally found our mark. Let's put an end to this, Jake, and return to the night sky to Araeng. Bring about the night. Oh, this is the duty. Well, I guess technically that makes sense because all of these have been duties so far. Whoa, you can get so many people. There's like 6 different options here. Well, we're not going to take any of these options because the people will show up at the end anyway. We're definitely going to party it up with some of our awesome, amazing friends. What do you all think as to how we split the party up? Lilina, I don't know that it's wise for your ferret to come along the trip. It might be best to leave the little fellow. Might be best to leave the little fellow. Karinika, Lilina, and Mita. What a party of epic warriors. This is great. I hope you all do excellently. And I'll see you on the other side when you beat us. Oh, wait, what? Okay, now I'm super confused. I am so confused. Okay, real fast, this is an aside. I noticed when I was leveling last night, it just said Jake Kelton. There was no SE6 there. And I was like, oh, they've finally done it. My guild that I do nothing with, and I think they're awesome. I'm in their Discord. I like read stuff, but I'm a lurker through and through. And I haven't participated in any event in forever because the events never time up with when I can be on. I was finally like, they finally kicked me out of the guild. They finally kicked me out of the free company. And now it's back. And I'm like, wait, how? What? Nobody re-invited? I'm so confused. But maybe I was just blind and somehow didn't see it last night. But either way, we're still in the SE6, so You want a dance partner? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're down 1. We could just go in as 3. 3 is good enough. 4 is overkill.
Did someone not want to... Did they decline?
I think it was Lilina that left. I don't know if Lilina was supposed to leave or not. There we go. Grab someone. I'm grabbing you. Oh, Lilina, did you want to not do DPS? You sure? You sure, you're sure, you're sure?
Minato will come with you.
Yeah, if you want to go with them, we can have Minato in this group. I'm totally cool with that. Okay, let's do that. Minato! We get the Pendragon. The Pendragon. The fabled one. Plus, it's another aura, so, you know, best party already, by far. The aura of this party is excellent. All right, yeah, 2 aura, 2 Viera, best party all the way. We're the tall ones. Call us the tall ones. Ready? Are we ready to rock and roll? Now that I'm party leader, I get to determine everything, ha ha ha, with other players. Malikah's well. Why can I not click on it? Can I not select it? Join? Oh, there we go. Comments. That was interesting. The registration is withdrawn. Why? Level 77. Average item level 385. I'm 397. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. What's going on here? I don't have... Oh, I had a... Because I was leveling earlier. That's why. That's why. Cute as always. Thank you for somebody noticing that. Wouldn't that have been embarrassing? Thank you, Steph. Because it auto-switched to the other page, I didn't think to go back and look at the first one. I had done 1 leveling roulette right before starting the stream. Not right before dinner, before starting the stream. And, Malikah's well. Ooh, that's so cool, the vibes. More armadillos? In comparison, the music of this place is so quiet. Great portraits, y'all. Great portraits. I've been doing Paladin for the last 3 days, so I'm remembering how to do Dark Knight. They really didn't show us a whole lot of this area. They kept it kind of pretty secret. They only showed us those kind of taverny area. There's not much of this area that we've actually seen. Big cobwebs everywhere. All right, for those in chat who aren't in the middle of killing something on YouTube, which would you rather deal with, snakes or spiders? I know that Indiana Jones, his whole thing was, why does it always gotta be snakes? But I think I might rather deal with snakes than spiders, because I've just had such an ordeal with cobwebs in my life. I'm like, I really don't want to deal with cobwebs anymore. You take the snakes. I could have told you that. Come along. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm afraid of spiders. Their cobwebs just annoy me. Giving Karinika a run around for the healing. I did burn Living Dead just in case I'd bitten off a little more than I could chew, but the miners hard at work down here, so I did. You had my back. I was just being careful. Again, it was nothing about you. It was about if I bit off more than could be chewed, so. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I cannot wait until I can freaking leap at something as Paladin. It is the most ridiculous thing that I'm able to jump on literally everything except on a Paladin. It's so bothersome.
Wait, you said you got Paladin to 75.
77. Or 76 right now, yeah. Did I get a skill that's supposed to jump and not realize it?
I don't think you looked at your abilities.
I must not have. I've been leveling like 6 times in 3 days, so I've been going nuts. Because somebody was telling me that I had to get 4 different jobs to level 78. Justana. Even though you didn't, I'm still going to blame you anyway. All right? Somebody's got to be to blame for the stress that I felt. And it certainly ain't going to be me. Oh. Combo breaker. Hey, MSQ job does not count. No. MSQ job is for the roleplay, all right? It's crazy how different of a response I have to the fights now. Like, there's a lot going on that if I was early on doing something like this, I'd be so stressed out. And I'm just like casually going, oh, you know, just run over here, grab this, run over here, grab that. And I know I'm still not being most efficient with my skill combos, but it's just funny the different state of mind that I'm in from when I started playing to now. Treasure coffer. Ooh. Scarf of Aiming. Oh, it's literally just a ninja mask. That's sick. Definitely agreed that. Oh, I got it! I'm such a lucky boy. Oh, I should also eat an egg. Hang on, everyone. Egg break. Do any of you need an egg? If you need one, I got plenty. I stocked up before we started tonight. I only have a handful of champagne eggs, though, so you're gonna have to pay me for those, but everything else, yeah, I'm willing to give for free. Ooh, let's get out of that. That looks like a giant no bueno. Yes, we have descended. Actually, I haven't gotten that much further down. Oh. Oh, okay, just jump. Break your legs. Well, hull do. Well, how do you do? Is there a way at a glance to tell if an attack is physical-based or magic-based?
Not before it hits. Once it's hit, you can look at the damage that you've taken, and there'll be a little sword or magic staff symbol next to the damage.
practice. Minato's got it. Just practice. Oh, because Dark Knights have the ability to reduce magic damage specifically by 10% for all party members. And so I was like, well, how would I know that something is magic-based? Based off of solely an attack or something, but that makes sense. And I know that there's a little bit of just, if it looks like a creature who's spitting magic, like an elemental or something, you're like, yeah, I could probably guess that this is going to be magic-based, but... Versus Talos trying to crack your skull. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not mean to run off the edge there. Well, down we go. Hey, you hear that eerie screeching singing? Hello? Who's singing down here? Amphibious Talos, is that you? With your buckets on your head? You look like Davy Jones when he can't stand on the land. Standing in buckets. It'd be funny if Taloses could sing, and the amphibious Talos is just down here going, huh? I knew it was you the whole time. Whoa, you know what? Let's not do that. Oh, he's gonna spin. He's gonna spin. I like your crown. I don't think I got that in time. I tried. My mitigation was a second too late. Just a second too late. Oh, we got another one. Oh, great. Oh, I still have my other mitt, so I'm fine. Actually, I knew that whole time that he was going to do 2 in a row, so, you know, it was well planned. All right, save my jump. And then leap in. This fight is amazing. Oh, going the other direction this time. Ooh! Oh! Went the wrong direction on that one. I was pressing the wrong keys and ended up taking a jump. Ooh, that damage, baby! Good King Talos, that hurts. Enhanced plunge. Oh, we get 2 charges of leap now? Oh, that's so sick. And we get some new fending earrings? I need those. Yes, please. Oh, we're here at the Sinless. Forgiven Vainglory. I don't think we've seen those little guys before. Forgiven Grudges. Like little scorpions. Oh, I'm not targeted on anything. Please let me hit something. Oh, man. When is this thing gonna wear off? It's got all the little red effects. You all, you're not waiting for the tank, are you? Need. Oh, he's waking up. This place with all the crystals is insane. Oh, this reminds me of the Garlean thing where you have to beat the containers before they wake up. We actually I managed to do that one time with a group. I was just random leveling, and we got through the first one. We destroyed 3 of the 4 containers, and we almost beat the 4th, and we were like, oh man, we got this, we got this. So the next time that we had the opportunity, or the second round, we literally were like, all right, everybody prep all your spells, prep everything, and we'll all go in at the same time. We'll, just time our spells a lot better. And we did it. We got through. So technically, in both cases, you can beat the, Whoa. Hello, face. Lightwarden storage. For a second, I thought it said storage. I was like, it's a storage. This is where we can store all of our other weapons and gear and everything. What an epic looking room, too. You got this, Kurnika. I believe in you. Heretics. Oh, okay. There we know. Now we know what the Heretic's Fork does. It's a plus sign. Breaking wheel. Okay. Stand in the middle for that. Crystal nail. Okay, it's gonna shoot up. Plus this. Ooh, just on the edge. Nice. Censure. Heretic's Fork. Oh. That's gonna go. Then the other one's gonna go. You gotta move. And now you gotta move as well to this one. Oh my goodness. Getting intense. Nice. Intestinal crank? Also, this opens up the question of what happens after we do a third Lightwarden. Remember, our souls getting tainted and corrupted over time. We're gonna beat this one. Is this gonna finally do something to us? Oh, inside. Oh, okay. Bam! Let's go take it down! Right when the music hits. How epic. And jump for the finish. Oh yeah. Look at the huge party. That's so awesome. I never really considered the white stuff as like crystal. It always seemed, I guess it's kind of like marble, but we see those kind of crystalline structures around in the cave. Is this number 3 or number 4? I think this is 3. I knew there was something bad was gonna happen. Ooh. That's no bueno. Okay. I was expecting our eyes to, like, turn to stone or something. Duty complete. But this time there's no celebratory music. Oh, there it is. They left it hanging for the intensity of the moment. It seems that Reen was correct. Indeed she was. Thank goodness we succeeded. We? I did all the work. And by that, I mean Karinika did all the work. I'm doing panic, because that's representative of our, like, ugh! This is a cool spot for a picture, though. Alright, we'll skip those on the outside. Thancred and Reen are the only ones that matter here. Three, 2... Oh, I just did me. I always mix up those two. And... It's such a beautiful twirl. We'll just do the circling. Try to get a close-up of everyone's awesome outfits. Karinika's like, I'm not even going to look at the camera. Let's try to G-pose that again with Karinika actually looking at the camera this time. There we go. And mid jump. How about that? We'll vote on it post-stream, which one is better. Which, of course, will be Mita's. Because whatever Mita does always looks the best. Alright, what are our loot options? 2 things that we can't use right now, so it doesn't matter. Our inventory is filling! If you want to take pictures in dungeons without doing the dungeon, yes, Explorer mode. I have heard that, which I might come back for to get some photos of the area, because I think it would make a great thumbnail, unless something more intense happens. But everyone knows that nothing more intense than dungeons happens during streams. This is clearly going to be the most important thing that happens.
Travelers made it all the way to Araeng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hell's had gone on.
What indeed. At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
We're made of hardier stock than that.
Say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
Is night returning? Oh.
The sky. It.
I love the faint sound of the crickets. Oh! It's the little boy. The one who we thought was going to turn into a sinless. He hasn't turned yet. That Tesleen was watching over. Well, I'm glad that in the intervening months that it's taken us to take out all of these Lightwardens, he's still around. Is it daylight now? Yeah, it took us a whole 8 hours to climb out of that pit.
At last, night has returned to Araeng.
Ironic, considering it's the middle of the day. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, technically, yes.
We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
Technically, it will eventually become night here, but that was just too funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lord Vauthry.
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Home to our dear Lord Vauthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
As well he should, for defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host.
I guess all the Siniers would just retreat to the flood area, and then they wouldn't bother the people anymore, is the idea.
The fate of this star shall be decided.
Let's go. The fate of the star. We did it. We really did it. I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing, but today I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, Jake. Together. Together. A fresh start. What quest is this? 77. Oh man, we get to go through all the 77 stuff. Are we gonna hit the 78 tonight? Maybe. Maybe. Well, while we have a couple more people that are finishing the final cutscene, I guess now is a good time as any to show off the secret that I was holding on, since some of you more astute observers may have noticed. But check it out. Oh, we can fly! We can fly! Yes, between streams, one of the things I was doing to level was going around and unlocking all of the etherites, or ether currents. So it will make traveling around these areas a lot smoother. Now, some of them you can't get all of them yet for quest reasons. So there's like a huge section in Calusia, this whole upper north section we have 0 access to right now. Lakeland, there's still one more quest that we need to do, kind of like what we just finished there. Ilmeg I can fly in, and Ratika Greatwood I can fly in. So I can fly in 3 out of the 6. I have no idea what even this is. But yeah, so it'll make adventuring a little bit easier, so. Are you feeling all right, Jake? After you defeated the Lightwarden, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. Oh, did you say I can feel it from here? Oh, I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. Okay, yeah. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do with some rest. Oh, I should have talked to Y'shtola. There she is. I knew she was going to say it then. She sees it too then. Oh no, Y'shtola, come back! I wanted to chat with you a little bit more. Invite us back to the party. Okay. Disband party. Bam, 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 bam. We still had people in the cutscene, so we weren't quite done here yet. Lavava, can you target me to invite me back into the party? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Last time you were the one that was being chased around.
So there's a trick to that.
You just go to your friend list?
You left click on them as they jump around, because it's very easy to left click, right? And then once you've left clicked on them, you can right click on their health bar up at the top.
Oh, oh, good to know.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky. What happens when you focus the target? Oh, the focus target. That's interesting. I've never really messed with focus targets before. Does that mean that you target them regardless of where you're going? What if I click on somebody else? Even if I click on somebody else, it still remains as the focus target. Okay. So now what if I right click and undo that? There we go. Fascinating. I learned something new. I've only been playing this game for like 1 billion months.
It's very useful in like
PvP?
Well, no, difficult raids where you need to read the name of the spell that the boss is casting to know what to do next, but you also have to be clicking off of the boss to attack ads or put a spell on one of your teammates or something like that.
Ah, okay. That's good to know. Not that I'll ever be in any kind of boss fight that will be important. Definitely not. Just never focus the target. That's not very important. One could say unnecessary. They stopped me out here. Sola said she needed to speak with us. It sounded rather urgent. With just us. Just us. Like justice. Oh, by the way, like the stream if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. The others are with the Exarch, but before we join them, there's something I wish to confirm. You've changed, Jake. You're not the same Jake we used to know. I don't love you anymore. Tell me, Veen, have you noticed anything peculiar about Jake's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, he won't mind. Well, your haircut looks terrible, and you haven't showered in, ever? Well, since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him, though I didn't think anything of it at first. But after we defeated the Warden in Araeng, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its ether, Jake, and the light within you has grown monstrous. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Well... Oh! I was gonna say those tacos I ate last night aren't helping. Did you hear the crackling? If naught is done, this will only get worse. Reen, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. Then we have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Understood. I'm fine. Yes, mother. That's the response I was looking for. Yes, mother. Let me help. I'm going to do that, but in a very sarcastic way. Like, yes, mother. I think she's going to find that funny. I said it far more graciously. Yes, mother. Ha! None of that cheek, or I will take you across my knee. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, she did invite us into her chambers, so. Now off with you to the pendants. We will call for you when the time comes. No, no, no. We gotta be a grown-up about this. We gotta be a grown-up. All right, off to bed with us, children. Let's go take a nappy nap. I think I'm headed in the right direction. This might be a shorter route. Yeah, it's true. We could jump to Dragoon. Where's Dragoon? We haven't been in Dragoon for so long. And then, whooja! We gotta go to the next one, right? It's not the first one. Oh, stop showing off. Which one is it? Sheenus. Oh, wait, no, it's gonna speed you up too because you're in my party. No! Kritika beat me. Ah, shame. Shame. Wait, hold on. Manager of Sweets. What do you think of this? Just gonna take a nap here. Do you mind? You mind? All your rooms are full. We're just gonna chill here. It's all good. What you see before you, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine specimen, and a fine Aura specimen, if I say so myself. Is everything all right, sir? No. I died on your table. You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and freshly made bed will improve matters. The room is ready if you care to retire. Well, I can't retire from a job I don't have, but sure. If you need anything, pray do not hesitate to call. Just Donna, I know which one of the three options you picked, so. Oh, that's true. We did shower in Eulmore. Good call. Aspartic. Arctic. So this is where you've been hiding. Why did you... Oh, this is good. Yeah, because he wasn't there when we beat the Lightwarden last time, so. I don't pay the bill so I can be... I think you meant to say, I don't pay the bill, so I can't be a grown-up. Unfortunately, I do pay the bill, so I have to act my age. Supposedly. Supposedly. I was talking with my wife about that last night. I was like, being responsible sucks, but it's what you gotta do. Ardbert, not Albert.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Araeng?
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another goes home, and another goes home. Another one bites the dust. Hey! We'll get you too. Try to figure out how to work Lightwarden into that. Oh, we're actually sitting for once?
I see. Minfilia's gone then.
Aww. That's true. Minfilia was the one who basically saved them, and so they have a huge appreciation for what she did here.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
Not necessarily true, but maybe for a little while longer. Can you tell us about your Sin Eater friends 4? Oh. Oh man, it's getting way worse. Way worse. Oh, the crackling is nasty. Oh, is he able to absorb some? I think he absorbed some.
What just happened?
He looks a little more solid. There was something Minfilia said to me. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Oh, I do like that line. Let me do it. There was something Minfilia said to me. That our ether has changed. But I think she also said
Minfilia
that...
said my time had not yet come.
Oh.
That I still had a role to play.
Which confused us so much when we first arrived. So much when we first arrived. I was like, I don't understand. Is this the future that we're seeing? Or that we were dying, but we weren't? That it wasn't us that Minfilia was talking to. It was Ardbert.
Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone.
No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
A very bright shadow. But no, there's so much more, Ardbert. Don't give up hope. Oh, he's gone. Oh man, we got food in our room. Look at those lemon trees. Or oranges. Like if you get hungry, you can just take a snack right then and there.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you.
You came to see me personally.
Is everything all right?
A little better now. But not really. I'm just bursting with light and joy.
That pain again. And did it pass?
It was worse than before. Can we explain Ardbert's part of it?
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you.
Oh, in private, where the other people can't hear us. I wonder what he's gonna ask.
That you survive this.
Oh.
No matter what.
No, this is the end of the whole Final Fantasy XIV journey. It's been a good run. We got one more thing in us, and then that's it.
When the dust settles, you must return to your world. For the battles to come, and the wars yet unwon. The final Lightwarden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare. But for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
Just a good whiskey is all that's necessary. See it through, the end is finally in sight. When the warden is dead, will your work finally be done? Ooh, that's such a good question. I like that. I feel like his work will not be done. That's asking about the lore. Digging in.
Yes, I believe it will.
Oh, okay.
Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe. And the future that must be shall come to pass.
The future that must be. Now remember, we had that section last time about how he basically was here at the behest of beings beyond the mortal world to see to it that the Ascians' fruitions, that the Ascians wanted to do didn't come to fruition. I only got a fraction of all of the craziness that is that, but I have so much more that I need to learn about it. I don't think the stone stuff on him has gotten worse. No, I don't think so. I think it's always been on his cheek.
I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
Oh. Is this while we're sleeping? No, this isn't right. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. What is this? Wait, no, what? This is the Waking Sands. Please tell me you finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next, then? Let's just worry about getting out of this city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. Ooh. Sound of that last one. I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's rubble by now. This is in Ishgard. Okay, hold on. So, whoa. Pause. Let me try it back up here for a second. I mentally redo this. So I saw the dragon symbol on the front. And my initial thought was that it was, I'm going to forget his name, but Grandpa in Ishgard, who was writing the tales of the Dragon Song War, and that he kind of documented everything that happened in it, and Heavensward ended with him kind of closing the book, and I was like, that looks like the book that he wrote, except that I was like, there's no way that could be the book that he wrote, because I don't know that we'd be getting vision of Grandpa Harshavon. No, and so I was like, maybe I'm just seeing the book wrong. Maybe it's just a similar book that has a cool dragon motif, but it's not the same. The camera panned up for a half second, and it looked like Tupsamani was on the wall, and then some of the decoration, everything kind of looked like Minfilia's desk in the Waking Sands. And then the camera panned around, and I was like, is it the Waking Sands or is it the Rising Stones? Because the decorations and everything don't look like the Waking Sands. They look more like the Rising Stones. But then he's talking about the Knight's 12, which is an Ishgardian thing. And so I'm very, very lost. Edmond, Count Fortom. How did you forget? I knew, I just couldn't remember the exact name. All right, there's been like thousands of names. Give me a smidgen of grace. Thousands of names I try to remember. Yeah, I am completely lost as to what's happening right now, but I'm trying to pick up the pieces as quick as I can. I'm glad that I can click through this and think, is there nothing else we can do? Is this about them dealing with the flood? Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread across every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East is faring no better. Wait, is this happening back in Eorzea? Is this actually happening in Eorzea, right in our Eorzea, in the first? Or in the source? The sickness. This is not Black Rose, is it? There's nothing left of us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. That sounds like... I don't know what that sounds like. I never tire of that story. When the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. Okay, we did have a white dragon saving a little girl in Heavensward when the little girl was falling. But there wasn't anybody on the white dragon. The dragon, she just saved the girl herself. But he's talking about the book that whoever this character is just closed. Could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. Message remains undelivered. Don't tell me that this is a teaser for Endwalker way back in the middle of Shadowbringers. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. What is all of that? Nothing? Nothing? It's what? Was that on another like, was that on like on the 3rd or the 6th? What? The past. Okay. I suppose that might have been Edmund during... No, he said it's a sickness and a plague that was wiping throughout Eorzea. It wasn't the Alleg Empire. Knight's 12 is definitely Ishgardian. Oh my gosh, I got no clue. I got 1,000 questions. I'm gonna have to rewatch that section of the stream like 20 times, so I'm still not gonna get any of it. I don't know if that's the past, the future, or just an entirely different world, but the game telling me that it's not the past. Yoshi P was like, make sure that he shakes his head to let the player know that he's wrong. Who knows? Maybe it was just a dream. I have crazy dreams all the time. Apparently, not everyone has dreams. I don't know. You all tell me in chat. Do you regularly have dreams? I have dreams almost every night, and they're almost always totally crazy. Oh, Shafat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remember who your dad was. I just couldn't remember his name. All right. Wait, hold on. What's the trick to getting up here again? I think it's from here. Is it? There we go. That's right. It's the edge of that cabinet. You could be mad at me. That's okay. Count Edmond did a whole lot for us. He is Papa Edmond. That is true. Mari, that is a very lovely outfit. A very lovely outfit. Oh, we get food. I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived from you from the Exarch. He bids you welcome to the Ocular at your earliest convenience. And sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. End with you. Let's go ahead and eat an egg real quick. And... oh, we started the quest that gave us food. I was gonna look through the food options.
Let me promote you, and you can invite Mari to the group.
Okay. Who wouldn't want the lovely Mari as a part of the group? Now, I don't know if Mari wants to be a part of our group or not. Mari might be watching as a spectator, being like, man, do you know what these crazies are doing so? Streamer doesn't know nothing, all right? You can make fun of me. You don't dream anymore, Karinika? What happened? You eventually just stop having dreams? You get too tired. Too tired to dream. I dream every night. Sometimes I visit the same places. I also can read in my dreams, which you're not supposed to be able to do because of weird left-right brain stuff. That's so awesome. Ooh, cutscene, sorry. I have like crazy adventures. I wake up and I'm like, honey, I was on a pirate ship. We were traveling through some caves. We didn't get a picture of our epic walk, but that's okay. The music is so good.
May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
I need this music to just be like anytime I'm about to do a really hard project at my job, this music just plays and I'm like, let's do this. Yeah, I love sleep.
That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Lightwardens, restoring Night to much of Norvrant.
4, so it was the 4th. Cool.
Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
Oh, we will. We will.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrant once and for all.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
Dream Journal, it would be excellent. I'm sure you get lots of cool story ideas, so... You dreamt about Dragon Age? That's awesome. I don't think I dream about video games too much.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
A girl worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the first from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Emet, what are your thoughts?
Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not.
Tantamount to saving the world. Fascinating. I would have been totally happy if his response was just, meh. That seemed like a very Emmett thing to do.
In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins.
In fairness, when you've been alive as long as he has, a generation, 3 generations, 10 generations, 100 generations is almost nothing. It's very short. It's basically like our version of a day, because he's lived so many years that these sorts of things are minuscule to him in the long run. So I don't know if he's saying that lengthening our fleeting lives is literally talking about us, or just saying in general, the lives of the people that are here, it's only a matter of time before things go to chaos again anyway.
Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become.
Ooh, I did not mean to cut that.
Every one of you is possessed of a noble heart.
I'll go back and look at it.
When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it.
I was trying to pull the chat thing down so I could see a little bit more, and it clicked through.
Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose.
In part, that's because we can only handle what's right in front of our nose. And if we don't, then more people die right now. And so it's the like, yes, it's great to plan for the future, but if we don't deal with the situations right now, more people are going to die right now too. So.
A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception.
So you're not special. How are you not special?
In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you.
Everyone lived nigh for eternity. What does that mean? That they lived 900 years, 9,000 years, 90,000 years, but they could eventually die anyway, but they lived just a really long time? Or that you would live normally till eternity unless something totally crazy happened?
You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
You talking to me? Oh, the Crystarium.
In the distant past,
movie time.
when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life.
I think we've been through this before when we were talking about the murals, right?
It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land.
Was that what we saw in our vision?
Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hyde.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiark, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Thank you for summarizing, Y'shtola.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiark, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
So she doesn't kill, she breaks.
Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiark, but the very star.
Oh, and so because the planet was imbued with Zodiark, when she broke Zodiac apart, it broke the planet apart, which reflected the planet times the 13.
Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
We've done the earth, the light, the water.
From a pure standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
Murdered millions, and this with the goal of basically returning things to as they once were. I was watching videos of playthroughs right before I fell asleep, so no surprise. I was wandering around Mother Moline's last night. So he can go on with us speaking. Oh, that's true. Yes. He, it would be in character for him to just shrug his shoulders, but he definitely can wax poetic.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity.
Tragedies crueler than any calamity.
But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
You're just a fragment of existence. You're not actually alive. You're a mistaken construct. By the way, I'm curious what your thoughts are on the mouse being present. I actually had the mouse being off for pretty much all the other streams, and I turned it on for an entirely different project, and I forgot to turn it off. But if you'd like the mouse to see where it is that I'm clicking, or if I'm poking people's eyes, let me know. Otherwise, I'll hide it again. So I think the default of hiding it is good.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You, for whom I have only the highest expectations.
Are we special in some way, more than just the average person that's not alive to you?
The hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined.
Seven times rejoined.
Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over.
Long have I waited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy.
So, finish your task and slay the Lightwarden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Is he just playing us?
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Lena!
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Eulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
Entrenching and making ready for attack sound two different things.
I rather doubt Lord Vauthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Lightwarden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
You don't think the Lion is a Lightwarden?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Eulmorans will be.
Unless Vauthry is the Lightwarden. Remember, he's got that, like, face attached to his chest thing? I don't know, man. Something weird's going on there.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in right. There we may assess the situation in Eulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Emmett, you coming along for the ride? Ate the Sin Eater. Okay, so you like the mouse so I can, when I'm pointing stuff out, so good for PowerPointing. I like having the cursor visible. Cool, well great. Okay, as long as it's not distracting. So if it ever becomes a distraction, let me know. Your condition is unchanged. Good. If you can but hold out until the end of your coming battle, I'm confident that we will find a remedy for your affliction. Just like you'll be able to find a way home. Huh? Huh? We still have to get everyone else home, remember? You made me a promise. You made me a promise you'd get everyone home. That's the whole reason why we're here. Bring everyone back. Yes, did my lesson provoke thought, giving rise to further questions? Three of you escaped the Sundering. What of those who didn't? Oh, definitely, please. We need to talk to Emmett more often. Why, their very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. Their very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. Ah, but I suppose this in itself bears explaining. So, the names by which you know us are not, in fact, our names. Oh, shock. Be it Elidibus, or La Hebrea, or Aegeorum, all are titles of office. But when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Elidibus is just a title? Haha Bread is just a title? Okay. Titles of office. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren. and in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the same soul. Okay, so they basically go find a different fragment. So one person could be, because if one's split into 14, and then he finds one and is like, hey, you got this title. Oh, he's dead. Okay, you got this title. Okay, he's dead. You got this title. He's dead. And they keep going. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiark, whose souls he claimed at the beginning, who made us the truest servants. Because he's basically saying that as a super ultra primal Zodiark, that he's been tempered, but he doesn't act tempered. Like, his goal isn't to make other people worship Zodiark, so it's a different type of tempering, so if we were to defeat all the Ascians of the source... Oh, I want both of these. Can I ask both these questions? Then none would remain to raise up new Ascians, and our kind would eventually fade from existence. You would like that, wouldn't you? Well, feel free to dream. 'Tis no crime to do so. Well, I want to ask the other thing, though. Okay, we're going to jump through this. Titles. So what is your true name, then? Make him a day when I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser, but life is full of such disappointments. Aw, well, we'll find out about that. So. We've not spoken in a while, have we? Not since the aftermath of the Eater's attack. Rest assured, I am fully recovered, and will do my utmost to support you and your fellow warriors of darkness. Aw. I'm glad you're doing okay. I was a little worried for you for a minute there. If you don't mind the hug. Alright. Stay safe, everyone. Emet. I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine regardless. Everyone but Emet. I'm no longer asking, I am demanding. Alright, exercising party. Out here doing push-ups and squats. You ready to roll? Let's go to right. It is the right place. We're gonna see if Lavava will pay our... Oh no, Lavava wasn't in our party. I thought that I could get Lavava to pay my way. I'm a cheapskate. Alright. I have glams to buy. Fine, we'll pay our way. No problem. Reen? This aura. What could it be? Only got 5 mil. Saving up for a house. A house for the Lalas. There you are, Jake. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. Sorry it took me a minute. I was talking to people. It has been a while, has it not? Since the two of us infiltrated Eulmore. Since we faced Lord Vauthry, and I felt such fury as I've never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him is entirely justified. Yet, mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. In Vauthry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to this world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies flooding back. Flooding back? Yeah, the idea with the Crystal Braves, that the Scions are the only ones, the heroes, we can save the world, just believe in me and do what we tell you to do, and we can do it all. Now, obviously, it wasn't nearly as terrible, and they were doing a lot more to try to save people's lives than Vauthry is, but that self-righteousness is a big thing. He is vainglorious, ignorant fool. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was. And having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Be it with or without the sword. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. Yeah, I highly doubt that he will, but we can try. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Lightwarden? It's right behind us! It's him! I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. 'Tis time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Jake, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first to ensure that the path is clear? The closer we are to Eulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. Why isn't Thancred here? Isn't it his job to kind of watch out for Reen? Thancred, are you slacking? Thancred? Don't make me come after you. Alright, this is one area that we cannot fly in, so... we gotta go this way. Actually, don't know that we gotta go this way. We have some, other quests here that this might be. Nope, return to Eulmore. That sounds right. Yeah. Delirious Youth? What are you doing here? We hail a civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent ramblings. Sleep somewhere else, sir. Not on this road. Oh, wait. More people. Agitated man and woman. Hello? Vauthry, we hear. We obey. Ah! Oh, is he posting, like, guards along the road? To attack. Okay, we just knocked him down. We didn't actually kill him. I was worried for a second. And I wonder if he didn't attack us because he's like super intoxicated. It said delirious. Unless he's been there for so long that he's become delirious. But they're wearing like the nobleman's clothing. So I'm expecting that he sent people out from Eulmore to keep an eye on the roads. Can we take some back roads? Euphoric youth. Well, hello there, fellow. Long live Lord Vauthry. Long live Lord Vauthry. He is controlling all of their brains. The zombie virus has begun. It's time we put this zombie virus down. The Vauthry mind virus. Here's a thought. What if we just burned that whole building to the ground? Has anyone tested to see if Sin Eaters are immune to fire? We know they like light, but what if we just, you know, there's a ton of wood at the base. If we got some big old fire pots, we built a trebuchet here, and just launched, you know, fireballs at it. Well, I guess there are innocents in there that we have to save. Okay. We get the innocents out, then we launch fireballs at it. Good to have you join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you notice the people behaving strangely along the path? It's more of the same here. Istrola and Alize are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Now we get our food. Sausage links. It looked like a worm. Like, no, I'm not eating that. Whatever that is. Mushroom skewer. Baked mega piranha. Yeah, we'll take the piranha. Don't even need to think twice about that. Let's go ahead and have some. Why not? Eat up. It's piranha time. Why are you not watching Reen? Gears are clearly turning in Urianje's mind. Why don't you ask him what he makes of this? Why don't you ask him what he makes of all of this? Why is it my job, so? He's not a helicopter parent? Oh, absolutely. Out of all the parents, he is so totally a helicopter parent. He's been that way this whole time. Okay.
Passing strange.
So some are affected, but not all. You saw that there was someone who was like, hello, and someone else that was kind of like looking like, what's going on? So not everyone's affected, just a lot.
By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vauthry's mind control.
Even though they're innocents, they're not sin eaters.
The extent of the effect seems to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Green?
And curiouser.
I just hope Green doesn't get affected. We don't know if any of our party is immune to the effects or not. Also, hello everyone. There's 12 of you hanging out. Thank you for coming in.
Securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city.
Is it just me, or do you slightly miss her blue eyes? Just a little. Her eyes are very pretty, but...
Its light is impure.
Corrupted light?
We need to get closer.
Ooh. Do we?
Oh, so that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Hey!
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
Glad you're doing all right, sir. It's been a minute since we've seen you. And hope you have been practicing your painting.
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about.
So I thonked him on the head.
So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to bring him along.
Insulting. How could you not recognize the difference?
That informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium. It's me.
Oh, he's been helping this whole time. So he's the one who's been giving us all those tidbits on what's happening, like the gathering of the forces, they're sending out the armies. That's so cool. Kaishir, you've been awesome.
After you saved my life in Eulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back. So
what
I
a good
decided
lad.
to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
It's been very helpful.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vauthry starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nuts, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
I love how he talks. That's some great voice acting.
It is like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Araeng.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vauthry after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
Newcomers, him, and hot, sticky wind. Someone had some gas.
There's something I need Reen to see.
I don't think that the developers / animators needed to make Ishtola's skirt swish quite that much, but they did anyway, so.
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Has that been infected this whole time? Didn't we eat some? No, we didn't eat some of that. We were just there when they were passing it out.
Oh, that's just Meol. Eulmore doles this stuff out.
No, it couldn't be.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me that's a person.
I know what it is.
Okay, so remember forever ago when the canary couldn't sing and they were like, we're gonna go ahead and ascend you and we'll put you in heaven and everything will be great. And we were like, oh no, what's happening with the canary? Ah! And I'm still worried about her. I really hope the canary's okay because I'm really nervous for her. It might be too late, which would be really terribly tragic. But I've always been wondering in the back of my head, like, what happened to those people? Did they just, they just die and they just turn into pixels and disappear? How horrible would it be if they were getting turned into the Meol that was then being fed to the citizens? Like, that would just be absolutely sickening.
It's Sin Eater.
It's just Sin Eater.
Meol is
Okay.
made out of Sin Eater.
Unless they get turned into Sin Eaters and then Sin Eaters get turned into Meol. People have been eating Sin Eater?
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vauthry wieldeth power over sin-eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence?
Do the people, the residents of Eulmore, eat the meal as well? It looked like they had a lot more food.
Serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up sin eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
An atrocity. I didn't mean to cut her off. I'm so sorry.
What if they are not simply rounded up?
Yeah, this is what I'm worried about. This is what I'm worried. Oh my gosh, my stomach is turning.
Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
So how is it the Catboy has been protected?
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor.
I think that confirmed that it's people in the city that get turned into sin eaters, that get turned into meal, that get fed to people outside the city. That is just disgusting.
Vauthry's deeds are beyond justification, beyond forgiveness. Evil.
Evil. Pure
It's highly
evil.
probable that the Lightwarden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
I think it's about time. Where is Lise? Lise knows how to lead a revolution. Lise, come back. We need you. I know you're trying to take care of your whole new country that you're queen over, but... no, they've eaten the meal. I told you all it wasn't good. Stick to the eggs. All right? Stick to the eggs. You should know better. That's why I only get the highest quality eggs. These champagne eggs you can get from your local market for only $10.99, $99.99. And when you use my code, hang on, no, it's you do the Realm Reborn first. Then there we go, champagne eggs. Buy now your own champagne eggs for a low price of $9.99, $99.99. If you use code Kelton, you'll get 10% off your order, and you can support the channel. Thank you so much. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. Are you prepared for this? And let us sally forth. Okay, so this is the duty. So I gotta leave and kick Mita out, or just leave the party. Here, I'll leave. That way I'm not kicking Mita out. Sorry, Mita. See you all on the other side. Oh, and I'm gonna try to hold it together and not just throw up. You even want water?
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
I hadn't noticed before, but these are the airships that are kind of stored up against it, and then they probably get lowered down, the balloon filled up, and then they fly out from there. That's really, really cool. A bit of like world building. Plus they had all the boats and everything that were connected. Yeah, they got boats and boats and boats. They've been using boat scraps to build the place as well. Also, huge credit to the voice actor for Vauthry. The subtle spittle in all of his lines is so good. It's so disgusting. It's just like, ugh. Whoa. Was he trying to temper? Oh, that's like him trying to control.
Long live Lord Vauthry.
Oh, we do got zombies.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gatetown. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vauthry's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would.
How would we
Press on
not
with
have them?
Alphinaud. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Oh, we look so sick. At least we get to be ourselves this time and not try to kill Thancred. Do no more than is necessary to subdue the civilians. Oh, great. We got another one of those. Everyone else, stay back and we continue on without them. Go, Thancred, go!
May the 12 guide you.
Be safe! Reen, please be careful! I mean, magical spikes coming out of the ground to stab through somebody's soul is not gonna hurt them, right? Right? Jake, press on when the opportunity doth arise. Oh, be safe, you two. Just the twins left. I got this. You two go on ahead. Oh no, Alice's staying behind.
Pay me back later.
Gestures from before, we got this. Reached a dead end, and on this side track, there's no turning back. We have a good life here, you see, and we're not about to lose it. But fair's fair. We'll give you a good. Oh, they're not rhyming.
I'll break your funny bone.
Oh. I got you, Alphinaud. I think I'm going to try drawing them away from Alphinaud. If I pull them over here. Come on, a little closer. Alright, come over this way. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't want to overlap. Alphinaud, get out of there. I'm gonna take out the blue one first real quick. Oh, can I? Oh, I was hopeful that I could cancel that. I think it's hilarious. Don't you enjoy a good joke? Climb the canopy. Oh, we can't get a quick shower? It's like one of our only 2 times we'll ever get an opportunity to get a shower here. No time for showers. There's work to be done, I guess. Anything chaotic happening in there? Give them to you and press on. Okay, be careful, Alfino. We're all alone. We've been left behind. Or we've left everyone else behind is what I mean. How dramatic is that? As we run into a wall. Oh, we made it to the top. You get to the top, we're like, Vauthry, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I gotta catch my breath. Okay, just give me a minute.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Do I get to beat your butt first? I've leveled up. I got new gear. Excuse me, I got new gear. We don't get to wear a snake like you do, but...
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Why do you go so far? You're one of his puppets too. I want to know his reason for going so far. Why do you go so far? Explain yourself.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vauthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience.
Except that he also is self-righteous, and he also believes that he's doing the best, and he also is guilty of all the things that you just said that every human is guilty of.
But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
That gear is so sick.
This once and for all.
Defeat Ranjit. Time to pull out all the stops. Oh, you think that's gonna scare me? I've seen that trick before. Oh, I guess we didn't need to go in that far. That was the time to jump in, but that's okay. I love that he's doing the same moves that we saw him doing with the Thancred fight. Similar to when we were fighting Xenos. Oh, yep, and then he's gonna do all of these. 5 of them. Oh yeah, we've learned. Ow. Okay, maybe we didn't learn. Oh, jeez. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Oh man. Scoopity, 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 scoopity. I want to keep hitting you. Come closer. Get over here. Not powering up my attacks properly. Ow. Oh, I didn't mean to jump to him. That's really not good, because I'm not going to have the jump. Okay. So he knocks back, and then avoid that, and then get out of the middle. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we didn't have the jump for that. Oof, how did we survive that? Okay, we still have our living dead if we absolutely need it. We need to be using our shield way more often. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, there is no hole. Great. So we just get to suffer. Oh. That's right, that's right, that's right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. We're all good. Everything's fine. Forge weapon. I'm a forged weapon something or other. Oh, great. We have to deal with this mess. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Oh, can I beat these things? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't even think about attacking these things when I was fighting with Thancred. Ooh, charging up. That would have been really smart to do. I figured it out. Figured it out. Oh, is this the final, like, charge up? Do we have to beat him before he does this thing and completely kills us? Oh, jeez. I don't think we're gonna make this. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Epic finish! Woo! There you are, my precious girls. Girls? Did he have daughters? Oh, were the two jesters his daughters? I'm not all right. I'm not all right. All right, I gotta check out chat real fast. So, so many stairs. Marriage nemesis stairs. I'm doing this on Sage. Oh no, I'm still at max health. Light mage knows easy peasy. Healer warrior like Giga Chad. The range attacks. No stealth skill this time. Thancred wasn't Giga Chad enough to hit them. See, I was a goofball. Jake makes a Kung Fu Panda reference. See below and add to watch it by Kung Fu Panda. AI is out of control. AI knows, Sarah Frey. AI knows. Kitchen sinking your defenses. That's right. Just you know, throwing all of the protection stuff all at the same time instead of spreading them out. So mitigations were spread out. So oh, the Menphilias he raised. Oh, those are the girls he was talking about. We talked about how he had like helped multiple of them, fight against Sun Eaters and everything, and that he had basically been like a father to all of them, so including Reen to an effect. So yeah. Aww. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I've got to go say goodnight to Junior, and I'll be right back, and then we'll continue and see what happens next. Lord Vauthry, I'm coming for you. Plus, it's a good time for getting some hydration break, so stay hydrated. I mean, it's a shame that we just don't know anybody who has artistic skills that can draw anything. So, you know, otherwise might be able to do a Chibi Jake, but nobody in the community has any art skills at all. Definitely not a certain bun girl. I mean, I'm as right as I can be. Can we loot his body for the gear? Probably wouldn't fit us. It's too short. Citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vauthry is otherwise engaged. Let's go to the upper level while we can. What is Vauthry doing? And you all be safe, okay? I know that it's not technically a primal, but... Ugh. Oh... No. No. Oh no.
Lord Vauthry, your reign of tyranny is at an end.
I would just straight up vomit.
For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused.
He ate the other Sin Eaters.
And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
Are you blind and deaf, Alfido? I guess he's got a speech.
It can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong.
He's the Sin Eater. The Lightwarden. Slash...
Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
That sound is so gross.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world.
Oh, that head twist was so disturbing.
Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
Close your eyes, kids. This next part ain't gonna be pretty.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
So look at that face in his armpit.
Oh God, no. Stop him. Thancred, stop him.
At least somebody's doing something. Okay, that was gross. But not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Where did he go?
What the heck is that? It's times like this that I completely forget to take any screenshots. I'm just so like, what is going on? I get super sucked into what's happening. Oh, see, I missed that one.
What in the heavens?
Oh. Did he just raise up a new mountain? Is this a new Eulmore? Eulmore 2.0?
Did Vauthry do that?
We must give chase. Yeah, we'll figure out a way to get up there. They got birds that can fly.
Wait. That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Colusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Okay. I mean, it's going to take a minute to get up there anyway. You don't need my permission. Yeah, exactly. You don't need my permission. You don't need my permission. I mean, I'll help too, but it's still more powerful to be like, yeah, what are you asking me for?
Thank you.
You don't need to thank me either. You're an independent.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vauthry's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
You don't need our permission.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Alphino and Alphino. Go on, give me one last good shot of us looking at the mountain. Yeah, that's thumbnail material right there, baby. Thumbnail material right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, crazy people. Oh, we're looking the wrong direction. We gotta go to the other side. Hey, Mari. Hey, Warren. Nope, is this still the wrong side? Where do we gotta go to see this mountain? Oh, here it is. Woo, baby, look at that thing. Look at that thing. That thing is nuts. Thank you, Harsh, for photobombing like mad. I love it. I think I should have a picture of me, if you literally just walking straight in front of the picture, so. Cat hairball noises. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, I was expecting things to get gross and nasty, but I was not expecting the creeper head turn, just completely spinning. Oh, that was a game changer. A game changer. Some managed to shake off the mind control only to be caught in the chaos. Make sure they receive treatment as well. Ah, Brenda, do you recognize us?
Oh, I saw the strangest, most terrible creature flying towards Mount Gulg. Thank goodness we are safe here under Lord Vauthry's protection and aren't out there with that frightful beast.
Little do you know. Little do you know. That's definitely laugh-worthy.
I'm so glad Lord Vauthry is here to protect us from the creature that Lord Vauthry is.
We don't need material mender. I wouldn't mind taking a gear mender, unless one of you feel like mending my gear, since if you have the materials for it. I'll take a helpful friend gear mender anytime.
It's all right. you're safe now. What happened? Thancred, you doing alright? Good news, Jake. It would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of Vauthry's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. I'm not. I gotta go after Vauthry, so you know what? Y'all gotta deal with things here. I'm going. We can attune to the Aetheryte? Heck yeah, let's go! Let's go, Aetheryte! About time. So, maybe I can repair, but you're in the wrong party. Well, nobody invited me to the right party. Do you have to be in a party for party repairs? Or can you... Oh. Come on, Miri. Come on. One game. Come on. I've never played another player. Let's go! Let's do this! Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, we got plus? Oh, I hate that one. 3 open. Oh, jeez. Oh, when I start? Drat. All right. Let's do a good showing. At least we don't have any weird, crazy flipping of craziness. Or like where the lows beat the highs or something. Titania, Mist Dragon. I don't know who those are. Une and Doga. Okay. See, this is a little unfair though, because Miri could technically see my entire hand. Go here. I don't think... Yeah, 9 and 11. I don't think they're gonna have anything they could put here and flip, so... Okay, that's fine. We could flip. We could flip. We could not flip, so we'll flip. All right, so if we go here, they're either going to take the middle, which there isn't much value, or here. But they can't flip down. And my most valuable is this one. So I think I'm going to go here. Because they can't flip back. Oh, but they're going to flip back. Ah, what a dumb idiot. What an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yep, they can flip their own card back. Two ways over, and I literally saw that card. Yeah. Yep, you beat me. Beat me. That's 2 out of 3? I'll go a lot faster. No, that's okay. You beat me. Good job, Miri. I have a long ways to go. You are the master. I am still the apprentice. All right, request meld. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, not meld. No, not meld. Request repair. But I don't know how to... I think you have to be in the party to do that. Trade, follow, request meld, emote mark, focus target. I can quit triple try at any time. There it is, request repair. Nice. Set reward at 1,000 gil. Wait, what? Why can't I submit request there? Oh, select all. There we go. Bing! And that repairs everything to an even higher state before. 192%. We good for forever. We good for forever. We leveled up. Oh, I feel so strong. Now let's not go and use our freshly repaired stuff and instead go talk to some people.
but it'll look pretty. So satisfaction guaranteed. 5 stars on Amazon Prime. Here's some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I'd appreciate if you could assist with this task. Now, those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search with the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. All right, Dad cred. All right, Dad, I'll do my chores. All right, so if we Aethernet, we should be able to jump down to the derelicts here. Looks like that's actually where we need to start first, so I guarantee it. Zia, boss, you look to be okay. You enjoying your mole fish stew? You are my daily Meol? Mole? Meol? Oh, he's taking a nap. Sleep well, good sir. In the understory. Oh, that's inside. We're going all the way around. We don't necessarily need to. I thought we were gonna go around to each of the Aethernet spots out here, but it's not all those spots out here. We're going inside to the main story. Take away the pain. My mistress, she's injured. Please, I beg you to help her. Oh, what's this? She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Well, thank you so much. She began acting strangely. I didn't know what to do. Oh boy. Do you get there from here? Oh, come on. That was so close. That was so close. I could swear that you should be able to get there. Come on, Lilina, you got this. Okay, it's over there. Line up. Oh, you pushed me too far! I was gonna get it. You gave me the boost. I don't think you need the boost. I jumped right over top of it. I think without the boost, if you just time it right, we would be able to hit it. Line it up with this corner here. See, yeah, you even went a little too far too. Oh man, it feels like you get it and then you've just passed right through it. See, I'm definitely over jumping it though. So all I need to do is line it up on the corner and then just jump just short before we hit the corner. And we'd have it. There you go. See, you got it. Line it up. Oh, what? I hit the chain? You can hit the chain? I went through the chain like twice. What the heck? This game's cheating me. Cheating me. I can quit triple try at any time. And jumping challenges are barely anything I notice. No problem. Everything is fine. Okay, well now we have to avoid the chain. I didn't even know that you had to avoid the chain. I went through the chain like twice. Oh man, now the chain's got me stressed out. Oh yeah, baby! The 5th time's the charm. Woo! That's also something that I unlocked between streams, was I got the Sight Seeker. I think I unlocked at the very end of last stream, and so I've gone around and collected a bunch of them. Definitely not all of them. I'm sure there's tons that I've missed, so if you know of any, feel free to let me know. But I've tried to collect a number. Oh, we're going into jail. Into the wrong place. I hope the canary's okay. I defend you to my dying breath. Still under the effects. All right, to the canopy we go. Dondon. Well, free citizen, be freed. Oh, I don't have any more powder for you. Sorry. Must stop trespassers sullying our paradise. There's the powder. Take a big snort of this. Snort. Where did you fly to? My sweet canary. Wait, is this the one that it was his canary. It is him. The canary that we're so worried about. Where is your canary, sir? Sir? Please don't leave me be. Aww. Canary! Canary! Are you actually gonna go somewhere? She looks like Canary, but she's a little bit different. See, NPCs like that are really cool. And they just go, bye. Treat your maid with really good care, all right? Reen, you doing all right? Oh, there you are, Jake. I just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. Take a rest if you need to. More out in the derelicts below, you say? So many of them. Unfilia entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I can bring the enthralled to you. I'll go and see to the wounded. Ooh. Both of those are good. The enthralled to you, I can go. I think I'll go see to the wounded is probably more of our thing. And she can get to them when she gets to them. Plus, walking to them will give her a little bit of a rest between them. So, hitting the powder hard. Snort, snort. I'm sure Alfino and Alize would appreciate the help. And should you find other enthralled citizen, please see that they are brought to me. So you kind of got both.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
For the wounded.
That's a lot of people. How long has it been?
As for the rest...
A whole crowd.
Aren't you Alfino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Oh, yes. You want to explain?
Let me handle this.
The man of many words. Almost as many words as Emmet. Speech! Speech! Speech!
Citizens of Eulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vauthry is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
Let me tell you the story of your people. Vauthry grew wings and is eating other sin eaters.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vauthry's puppets all this time?
I can imagine being told that you were eating Sin Eater stuff. That's so gross.
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vauthry's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims. For history. For your conscience.
Your conscience most of all.
You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake.
Welcome to the
Share
Matrix.
this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more.
Or Vauthry's disappearance creates a power vacuum and everyone scrambles to become the new leader of Eulmore. Which is probably more realistic.
I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance.
Look at our party.
There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vauthry.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Our party's not nearly as cool as our Discord party, but, you know, the NPC party will have to do for now. Family.
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vauthry has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
Do you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We got a flying dragon.
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
The elevator.
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vauthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
More technical work.
By means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Just turns out we have a Talos.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Araeng.
It just so happens.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
And why not?
You can't.
Not me, you can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just...
A defeated man.
All right. I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Get a wheelbarrow. Oh, look at all of them.
Well done, brother.
The nod says it all. Oh, we're so big.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
I want to see what this looks like if you're Eulala. The big older brother. Well, friends, we have another Talos to fix. Another Talos to fix. The ladder is situated to the north and west of White. Let's make our way there. Okay, if we must. Lady Chai, thank you for your assist. Wait, are you gonna just ignore me? To the okay, I guess the parlor is more important than. Okay, well, bye. I've been ignored. I know I wasn't the painter, but still. Just because I was the painter's assistant doesn't mean you can ignore me, alright? I'm important too! Oh, we can't fly here yet, that's right. Drat. We can fly in a bunch of places, but not here. Karinika with a giant lightning horse. Hopefully that'll scare off the local wildlife. To the night with ye! You get 'em, angry villagers. Kill those dodos. Dodo, 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 dodo. Alright, we got 2 broken Talos here. Dulia Chai and China's. First things first, a 50-point inspection. Wouldn't do to have them falling to pieces now. Why are you standing there gawping? There's a lot to be done, so go make yourself useful. Oh, jeez. All right. Sorry. Man, he's uptight, isn't he, Ariane? Jake, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? It'd be kind of hard to miss them, Ariane. Asking useless questions. Maybe it was a rhetorical question. For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Y'shtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as a myriad materials to which perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to be a warrior then. My thanks, Jake. Directly to the south thou wilt find the dry dock, Vermont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Oh, here I was thinking that we'd actually have to chop it down. I was like, well, let's switch to warrior, get our axe out, and start chopping. We also are a woodcutter, but our woodcuttery, botany, is pretty low level for this area, so I don't know that we'd be very, very successful. But with a big enough sword, maybe we can chop down the trees anyway. The botanist, yeah. Start chopping away. I don't think we'd get any trees here. We'd have to chop for a long time. I don't even know if we could see the trees here on botany. Nope. Didn't make it. Now, we came down here a while ago and was helping a husband to tear up this boat here, but it looks like he's not finished his work yet. Oh there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it? If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that'll cost extra. How about you just give us the lumber and we don't draw our swords upon you? You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, least you can do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. Oh. I just finished taking stock of our supply. I was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber is laying about in the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Grithel for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Okay. Here we go. How many is in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 planks of wood. Yes, that's 9. 9 is definitely 11. Very, very close number. Grithel, how many planks of wood you got? I won't tell you unless you do a favor for me. Taking stock? Last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse. 9 of those were rotted through, though, so we tossed them out. Oh, Grithel, another load just... Oh, no, hold on. So 68 minus 9? 59. 13 all told. 68 minus 9, 59, plus 13, 69 plus 3, 72. But one's damaged, so 71. What's here? I'm gonna double check that in the chat afterwards. I want to get this right. How many planks does that make now? Writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Thanks. Okay, so do we have that in here? 11, 68, minus 9 is 59, plus 10 is 69, 70, 71, 72, 71. So 71 and 11 is 82. So our current number is 82. Now, where's our other lumber? There's a third stack around here somewhere. Is it out back here? Nope. Is it down there? Nope. Is it up high? It might be outside. Oh, look at the elevator. Ooh. With Mount Golog behind it. That's pretty cool looking. All right, 82, but we're going to count this ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This looks like 21 to me. Maybe 22, because there might be one hidden underneath there. 24? Oh, maybe if you stand here. Ah, yeah, there are some hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. All right. They're right. They're right. 24 it is. Glad that our counting is not terrible. So 82 and 24 is 82 and 24. 86, 106. How many planks did you count? 106. That's exactly what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? For the elevator, like we said. The elevator. You're serious about the elevator, the ladder. Well, if that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging out on his project? He won't mind. He'd welcome the help. Amadeus, Amadeus, eh? Amadeus, 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 eh? Amadeus. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses. We'll head over to the ladder, along with the lumber that you need. Rock me, Amadeus. Amadeus is gonna rock us with that bird. All right then, Uber driver, thank you for showing up. If you could escort me back to the ladder. Oh, and I request no chatting the whole way. Also, your luggage in the back does not look very secure. Looks like it's about to fall out. I want to be careful. It's so high tech. And the like steering wheels are the steering wheel is so unnecessarily stretched out like that. That's so funny. The captain of your own spaceship. Oh, the music got quiet because he stopped moving. All right, all right. Oranje, I've secured the wood. I've gotten the wood. The wood. Seen the girl with the wood-splitting sword on TikTok or whatever? I have not. I don't do TikTok. Skip the cutscene and you're always right. Skip the cutscene and you're always right. Wait, what? Skip the cutscene? Oh, with the guy who about the wood. Just skip it. And maybe they just like default gives you it because you skipped it, so there's no way that you would know. Maybe. I returned. Were they able to procure the lumber? Yes, we were. Yes, indeed. Well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be complete ere long, and we must continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate. Their hope spurred us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Is this 78? I think this is our last quest before we get to 80, and then we have to stop to do the side quests. Ah, but prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time? Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Oh, so we're supposed to just go take a nap again while everyone here is working hard? Alfino, are you organizing everybody? The works are proceeding apace, I'm pleased to say. When it is restored, the ladder will not only be our way forward, it'll represent a monumentous step towards lasting change for Calusia! Oh, Jake, I heard you went to find lumber. From afar, the ladder looked like it was made entirely out of metal. There's actually a lot of wood if you look at it. It does look a lot of metal, but it's metal encasing wood, so that makes sense. The Eulmorans have rallied quite impressively. Amidst great adversity, a little purpose never goes astray. Very similar to a Sanderson book that I read. I guess this is them, like, laying out all the materials so they can figure out what to do with it. Laying out all the planks and everything. Ooh, that looks very, unless this is stone. I was going to say it looks very rotted, but I think this is stone. So, let's just take a chill pill. Can we watch the work from here? Oh, I want to see those gears working. I want to see those things spinning. Let's go. Oh, yes, the sweeping. It's a fine job. That cred's tiny little ting, 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 ting. Lady Chai is helping a lot.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Eulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
Yeah, everyone needs to do a good, hard day's worth of manual labor every now and then. It's good for you. Healthy. Gets the blood pumping.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to reason?
Force.
You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of and one still favored by Garlemald.
I prefer, for someone who refuses to see reason, to let them make a mistake, as long as it's not like a life-threatening mistake. Basically let them fail. And then come back and be like, okay, so you see how what you did failed and didn't work out. You want to consider an alternative to that.
animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace.
See, that's because you didn't let them change their mind. You forced them into something that they didn't want to do. Whereas if instead you give them the opportunity to change their own mind, then there's no animosity.
This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones. A difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise.
We didn't conquer anyone, though.
It's a compliment. Take it.
Well, thank you, Emmett, for the compliment. We didn't conquer them, though. I guess you conquered the Sin Eaters, but they probably are harboring resentment. Yes, let's go. Lady Chai.
The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye.
Oh, they're gonna grab the bars and start spinning the bars on the sides.
You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying?
Yes. I thought you'd be all out of tears by now.
That if your heart could be broken, then so can mine.
That's Yoshi P speaking directly to all of us who have shed tears for this game. If your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves.
You can't force me to take a compliment. It's true. Allergic to them. I don't take them.
Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed.
Amarant.
Not that you would remember any of this.
Is he saying what I think he's saying? That our soul is one of the original people from the old planet? Or maybe that we're one of the 14 shards of someone who was an original person on the original world? Is a dream that we had a dream that was from our own memory from way back when? Like, was that because it was first person? We almost never have first person visions like that. So was that an old memory from our time? And that it was our story that we needed to... I am so confused. Emmett, why do you do this to us? Why do you do this to us? You're lying. You're just straight up lying. Remember. Is this going anywhere? If I was cynical, that would be a great answer. Is this story going anywhere? Spit it out, Emmett, all right?
Never mind.
What?
The
You jerk!
point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have.
I am not for violence. However, I would totally, like, strangle him. Be like, spit it out! Talk to me! You speak in riddles, wizard.
Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain.
See, and that's what I think he's trying to say, is that we are of the source, like the original source, the source of the source, the sauce of the source, and that the half-men are the reflections and all of the different 13 reflections, and even the source that is a reflection, whereas he's like, no, it's not that you're of the source, you're of the source. So kids don't remember how much better it was back in my day. He's a boomer. We found the boomer. If he dies, he could just jump into another Emperor body. Does that mean that every time that we die, we just jump into another Jake Kelton body?
Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world.
Should you survive the remaining calamities? Jeez. I wonder if when they wrote this, they're like, yeah, we're going through all 7 other calamities. Or if there's been 7, maybe there's 5 more. I can't remember which drug. I think it's this, yeah, 7th Umbral Calamity, so there's 5 more calamities. So it's like, yeah, we're doing 5 more calamities, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. It's gonna be a long, a long trip.
But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero.
Well, thank you, Emmett. You're very kind.
There was one thing I had meant to ask.
Do we get to ask you questions?
How well do you know the exile? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
No.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting.
I'm pretty sure he already knew that answer, and he was only saying that to make us question it.
Working out what it means. Until next time.
Saunter, saunter, saunter. So he's like RP walking for RP walking.
Dearest, I never doubted you for a moment.
Like if your RP walk could RP walk, that's what he had.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now.
That's true. He was like a shade. He didn't really have much form, but we knew enough about his shape to know who he was.
I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude.
Hey, Ardbert. I'll make you one promise. No, you need to make me one promise. If we get you your body back, and you come back into being the physical world, clean that axe. That axe has bothered me since day 1 when you showed up. That's our one deal. I'll get you your body back if you clean that axe afterwards.
Wears you down, aye. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emet-Selch. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone.
Aww.
Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
That's a good line. Especially not eternity. Find someone to marry. Someone that you love. Don't be alone. It's worth the risk. Worth the investment.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The 3 of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
She's making puns. As long as you don't have to suffer any more punishment. Besides, we've been gifted our own pair of wings, so I think we're safe if we go up.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears.
Yay, he's coming along.
No one but me remembers that day.
Who would have thought that those seemingly nobody twins from the beginning of ARR would have been so important?
Our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
If FFXIV taught me anything, it said you always find someone who's weird matches yours in a beautiful and glorious way. We're never alone. Aww. Forever alone. Karinika, don't you dare say that. Karinika? Do we need to have a talk? Do we need to have a talk? Not allowed. That type of talk ain't allowed. We never say forever here. And here we finally are, at top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Avino, Jake, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What'd this be about? She all the way up there? Ladder operator? Catherine? It is now my proud duty to serve as the ladder operator. If you wish to descend, I'll tell the lads below to get those gears turning. No, not this time. That's a very nice outfit. You must be from Eulmore. Oh, is this a cassette tape? One of the legendary cassette tapes? Guys, we gotta find a giant pencil so that we can rewind the cassette tape. And then we gotta find a huge cassette tape player to plug this thing in. It could contain the secrets to the Araeng Empire that we've been looking for this whole time! Who knew that it was keeping all of it hidden on a cassette tape? I'll say still, my kids will never understand the joys of cassette tapes. One of my favorite memories as a kid was when our cassette tape player died mid-playing a story. All I have to say is, Swampy Land of Dagobah. And Holo will know exactly what I'm talking about. It was the greatest thing. So yeah, we got one cliff closer to that. And we need about 3 more cliffs closer. So, hey everyone, can you build like 2 more of these elevators to get up there? Do you mind doing that? Can you rebuild this like twice more? Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Look at all these shorties hanging out over here. There's a village, Jake, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet, after 2 decades of ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since abandoned. Nor I. But that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head out in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mystery person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Jake. Oh, okay. I guess we can do... No, before we do that, I want to come over here and see if there's a lookout real quick. Up here. In case, yeah, I knew there would be. In case the game was gonna throw us somewhere else. The ladder. Can you get up to the higher level? I bet with flying you can get up there. It does look like you can, but we cannot currently, so this will have to be good enough. Search the surroundings for mystery person. Do we get to dart them? It's harder for some than others. I had the Teddy Rockspin and Grubby with the book tapes. It was so awesome. Oh, Teddy Ruckspin and Grubby with book tapes. Mystery person. What else could we find though? Shoebill, hello bird. Town up there. I think that's it. The only 2 things we have is a tree, a bush, a bird, and a mystery person. What happens if we click this? Is this the mystery person? Is this a mystery person? Creature stares at you unflinchingly. This probably isn't the mystery person. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I get my clicking and unclicking incorrect. All right, let's dart him in the neck. Right. Perfect. Thank you for turning. How did you know that we know you? Spot that we spotted him. He knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he's there. There's someone, right? They were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Our children will never know the joys of pencils and cassette tapes. Da 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 da. All right, we got to keep our eyes out for a new ether current. We're so close to finishing off all of the ether currents, but I know there's one somewhere to the northwest. So we'll keep our eyes out for one. It would be really nice if there was some ability that you had that would kind of give you some sense of direction as to where the ether currents were, instead of having to just like wander around and look for it. But I guess that's the point of the developers, is to, you know, explore the map and see what's out there. And so if you had some skill that just auto gave you where you're supposed to go, then that would be kind of cheap, wouldn't it? You know it's a good troll if they can't even tell if you're trolling or not. Mmm. Eat up. Eat up. Don't mind me taking a snack of your food. Isaiah, are you peeking through the window? Do you know how rude that is? Could have sworn I heard a noise. Oh my goodness. Girl, you could just knock. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, but the door refuses to budge. All right, we got to count the planks real quick. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in plank counting order. All right, we got to save the village first. They clearly aren't going to trust us unless we help rescue them. Are these hobgoblins literally going to show up one at a time? Really? I love that. Nope. It looks like we only need to kill like 10 of them, so. Wait for it. Wait for it. And die! He's like, I'm gonna get the box! I'm gonna get the box! And it just met with a giant bonk sword. No, you don't. So far, we're batting 100 for 100. Well, don't put away your sword yet. We're not quite finished. Yeah, I think it would be cool if when you're in combat, it gave just a little bit longer before your character put the sword away. It's a little sad that, or at least you had the option to, by default, keep the sword out longer or not. So that way it doesn't feel like your character's constantly putting the sword back. That Talos is going to attack us. Bam. There we go. All right. All right, town. We saved your stinking barrels or boxes, your crates of goods. Can you trust us now? Hello? I don't even know where the other spot is I'm supposed to... Oh, inside. Try going inside the building. Half-empty cup. This is like the warm tea that we found the last time we were looking for signs of life. Cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Definitely half full. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily on the stove. Delicious. I say this town's victuals are 100 out of 100. Well, okay, I'll be honest. It's more like 80 out of 100, but don't tell them that, so. What news, Jake? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. I couldn't find our mysterious person. Maybe this place really is abandoned. Oh, people are definitely still living here. There's ample evidence of that. Indeed. While there's no one to be seen, displaying this village as anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they're doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? We rescued their boxes! You don't like that we helped you? Fine, I guess we'll just leave. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Saved your life and you're up here? I recognize him. With a jacket. I remember commenting on his jacket. You're Tristal, the artist from Eulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways. He's the one who gave the paintbrush to Alfino. I've worried about you. Bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we'd meet again. And here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Emet-Selch. A settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Eulmore. Oh, yeah, he's the guy who got thrown from Eulmore and survived hitting the water below. How did you get up here? As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of Bright Cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Gulag broke away from the earth. Then, just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever came up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? It's a long tale. Mostly I just wanted to eat your food when you weren't looking, so. So Vauthry is a sin eater, and he's fled to Mount Gulag. 'Tis a strange tale, but I've no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life, after all. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vauthry, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulag. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I'll tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit to your quest. To your quest. Nobody talks about quests these days. We need to bring quests back to modern language, so. For weapon out time, you can turn it off and always have your weapon out. Take a look at that real quick. Not immediately in a cutscene. Character configuration. Name display, hotbar, login, controls, character. Auto sheath delay, 0. Oh, I see. 5. Auto sheath weapon when not in battle. So this would have it all the time out unless we turned it off. So if we did this, it would stay out for forever until we put it away. Or in battle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try the 5, and if we don't like it, then we'll turn it back off, or we'll turn it off and try that. So, randomize idle animation effects while in motion. Randomize idle animation effects while in motion. I don't know what that is, but we'll try it. Sure. Oh, we get a gear. Yet another hapless soul that Alfino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems the brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Jake and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. How late do you want to go? What is your quest? Oh, very well then, just take it out there. My thoughts were to wrap up, if we could, depending on how long things are going to be, wrap up at the level 80 tonight, if at all possible, as Miri takes a nice little nap. And if we, you know, that way next stream, we could start with the 78 quests, however many of them I have available. And we, oh, Walmart. We could go shopping here at Walmart. Hey, Walmart. If you're thinking of staying here, know that life in Amity is hard and often dangerous. You'll find no luxuries as you would in Eulmore, but you will feel alive. Well, we didn't really find many luxuries in Eulmore either, so you're fine.
I think now is actually a good time to stop, not just for pacing, but also I'm thinking ahead to the next couple of streams and then the things that are to do left for that. And
okay.
Pausing now means that you won't run into a situation where your next 2 streams, one of them will be cut short. So,
is it terrible for me to go to Tomra and attune to it so that it's easier to get back to this place here, or should I? Is that spoilery area and I should just use the ladder to get up here?
I mean, the quest is going to take you there eventually, so I would say don't worry about it because you can just ride the ladder back up to here.
Okay.
Or somebody can fly you up if you want.
Well, just when I'm like leveling between now and next week, I was going to, you know, I was like, to get back up to here to this point next week, I was going, well, I can just jump to the crystal, but since it'll take us there anyway, we'll save it.
It's going to take you a while to get to that 8th, right? Not a long time, but you will definitely be pushing 11:15. So
no, I was literally meaning I was just going to run up there and attune it and then run back, and that was going to be the end of the stream. Not doing the quests.
Up to you, but it might be spoilers.
That's why I was asking if it was spoilers or not. It's fine. We'll end here. Let's go and get a picture back at the ladder. I think that with the view of the area would be a really good way to end the stream. So, spoilers. Okay, so Steph Swap believes that if I run up there, there's going to be spoilers, so we won't do it. That's why I was asking. I'm happy to wait. Lelina over here. Lelina. Is there an ether current? Just because I'm on and leveling doesn't mean that other people are willing to get on just to chauffeur me. Oh, you wanted to do the photo here rather than on the ladder. Oh, there is the ether current. We're going to get the ether current. That's more important. Sorry, Nate, don't mean to break your legs. Boink, boink, boink. Wait a minute, if this is the last one, I don't think it's the last one, but if it is the last one, then we could just fly up here ourselves. Yeah, there we go. Almost fell off. Nom 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 nom. Nope, not the last one. No worries, no worries. I think this spot right out here is perfect for a picture. I'm coming! I'm coming as quick as I can. 4 more hours? Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing quests. I was just gonna walk up there, attune it, and then walk back, but it's fine. I'll play it safe. We got a Garlean whale. Whale, what have we here? Miri has joined the Garleans. What a disgrace. I can cycle through different idol poses. Oh, okay. Favorite color? I know you're quoting, favorite color I would say right now is definitely red. It's been green, it's been blue, but right now I'm definitely a big fan of red. Mari's here! Beautiful Mari. Miri. Karen Ika. All right, everyone, strike a pose. Actually, I'm gonna do, wow, that's much more animated. Everyone ready for the cheap posing? Oh, I was gonna say we have wings, so we can fly down if anything goes wrong. See, and we can put our wings on, and we're good. We're good. We can fly anywhere we need to. Actually, I'm gonna put the wings away for a Jeep pose because I feel like they're gonna get in the way of the view. That's such a great pose. Tally ho! That's great. What I love is that I think we could even frame Eulmore. Oh yeah. That is excellent. And now we hide. Not that you don't all have great minions and pets. But look at that. I'm gonna see if I can get me looking a little less sad. Nope, that's just the face that I make. And let's go back. Perfect. What a crowd. What a crowd. Beautiful. Can't wait to see all of your photos either. It's a Sin Eater, an Aura Sin Eater. Wait, can we jump off of here? I bet we can't. Ah, we can't. How cool would that be though? Test the limits of our ankles. Hutya! I don't even think you can fly down. Can you not fly down? Oh, you can fly down. Wow, look at you go, Mary. Okay, I wondered because it was dark if that was gonna be like a border, but I guess it's just the dotted line border is the actual like border. And there's so many areas up here. There's a lot going on. I'm a little bit sad that we stopped here because I want my dwarven sword. I want my dwarven sword. I was excited for a new gear, but. Well, the view is amazing, except that it's of Eulmore, and we know like all of the horrific tragedies that have gone on there. So it's like, yes, looking down amongst all of the beautiful landscape and the nuclear fallout from an atomic bomb. Such a beautiful view. Looking towards the ground. That view is really nice. I like that you could just see everything. Unfortunately, I don't think you can see players. I think it's too far to see any players running around. But how cool would it be to see like a party of raiders? Like, we're gonna go kill something. Not raiders, but like hunts. A hunt party, hunt train. All right, everyone, thank you for coming out. It's been a really fun stream, and I will see you on the Discord. I'm going to level up stuff as fast as I can to get to 78, and we'll see how many we do next week. We'll start off with the 78 quests, and then we'll keep going with MSQ, just because, why not? And yeah, that's the goal, is to grind it out, and we'll have some fun next week. Start off with some 78s, job quests, and then back to MSQ. See you all in the next one. Bye. Oh, if there's anything that you in particular think was fun for highlighting, let me know. I know I don't have a ton of time for highlighting, but if there's just something in particular that you're like, that was a good moment, let me know. Or feel free to grab it